It should be. Give it like 5 seconds and it'll boot up now. Right. 3-1-1. I think I saw some 4s there, by the way. Sacked in the morning, like Chris Wilder. Let's see what his first 6. Okay. Fullback. I'm assuming that's going to be a fullback. 61's quite nice. Thank you for the greedy goose. Is it live on YouTube now? Yeah, we are, Sam. I just need to add the chat to my OBS. He had 40-something passing, I think. You had a look, did you? Right, what else have we got then? 40 passing, so it could be a fullback. I think part of me thinks this is a fullback, you know. Okay, I did think I might have scored up too far. I got a feeling this might be a fullback. I was judging by the fact you got a fairly high physical and a dribbling that high. Age is the next one up from here, isn't it? Yo, Raw Livy. I hear Block Pie. I'd have to like the stream. My man. Age 25. Could be better. Could be better. Could be worse. Good evening, Snake. What comes first on the card again, folks? Is it? I always forget. Overall first, isn't it? For someone who's played for 3 years. I guess it's not really 3 years because it's a new design. Like, yeah, overall first. So we've got position. We'll do the overall then. 49? Is that 49? Is that 49? Or 48? Oh my god. 45 or 46? So he's 46 rated. Centre mid? CDM. Thought it'd be high with the physical, you know. With the physical being 61, I guess his defense is higher. Because we've not because we're giving it away anyway. The pack's been given away, but we thought we'll do it anyway. He can play centre mid. 6'4". Big. Right, in the background, I'll send him to you. Josh, what's good, my man? Dan, let's get your game cracking. Hello. What's all this then? Could be a progression. Exactly, could be a progression goat. Like, could be a goat. It could be Timo Pukki for all we know. Let me get my floaty up. Well, I feel like my floaties only works in incognito for some reason recently. Like signing into it. It's really doing my head in. Probably just redo the cache and stuff, but... And the cookies. So Daniel playing in the red against Robert 8901, Obsidian Claw MFC. Do we have any West Brom fans in the chat, by the way? Any West Brom fans in the chat? Thank you, Blades. Oh no, I'm going to get an absolute huge number of this, aren't we? Snake, if you want to drop me a Lego pack, I'm more than happy to do it for a Lego pack as well, mate. More than happy to do it for a Lego pack. Dan LFC. How's everyone getting on in the cups? We are now 2 games into the cups. The third matches tomorrow, double game day tomorrow, and double game day on Friday as well. I am not doing so great. Yeah, bad. One Liverpool worker TK. Yo, 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 how's life treating people? Oh, David, good to see you in it, my sir. Life's treating me good. MFL, on the other hand, is not treating me so well this season. But, I mean, 352 is shit. Yeah, I think 352, well, sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. But most of the time, maybe shit. First goal of the stream. Lloyd Schultz. I basically refuse to change because I'm stubborn, aka call me Liam Manning. Right, Dan, the player should be in your account in like 15 seconds, by the way. I've just accepted the transaction. Ooh! Weirdly, 352Bs. Well, I'll give my thoughts on my 352 later. After my game, because I don't know the person I'm playing against. They may jump into the stream. So I don't want to particularly talk about my setup if they're about to debate me. 940. Risu 935. See, I said this before. I like that as our community gets better at the game, I'm noticing later times for all of our matches, you know? Yeah, you've been my only win. Can't have nice things this season. I've won 2 cup games total across 7 teams. I don't think I've won a cup game this season. I think my opening 2 drew. My opening games we drew, and then I lost one and drew one again. Actually, no, I think I lost both of them yesterday. I was 2-0 up and then lost 4-2. Which I was just baffled about. Playing a very funny formation. After this one, we're going to watch Calver and his Wendirk team play. Because I feel like we need to watch that. Fumblers? What the hell are you on about? Oh, was it Liverpool goal offside, was it? So who's Barca losing 1-0? Newcastle 1-0 up. Who scored for Newcastle? Johan Wissa. When was the last time he scored for Newcastle? Like end of December. Oh, this song's a bit whack. There we go. Oh, Wyverns plus fumbling equals fumblers. Thing is as well, like in the league, we're like 5th or something, but it's such a tight league that, because it's early stages, right, as well. When no one fancies winning a game, basically no one fancies losing. Everyone just decides to draw every game. So you've basically got, if I win tonight and everyone else loses, big ask, I know, I can just go top. It's not going to happen, but I can just go top. Similarly, if I lose and everyone else wins, I could probably go bottom. Like, it's just that one of those sort of seasons, I feel. But I have found that my football seems to be boring this year, though. Like, the Wyverns just opening 3-0 win, and it's like, oh my word, the flip-flaps. It was like 1-0, 1-0, 0-0, 1-0, 1-0. I'm like, oh my word. Only this season. What, is in the boring bit? I think the Wyverns have always been an entertaining team. But like, there was a period where I changed some settings And then literally I was doing friendlies, and I think I did 6 friendlies in a row, and it was 0-0, 1-0, 1-0, 0-0, 1-0. And I was like, didn't even have my goalkeeper captained. I even got tempted to put my right mid as captain. Like, that's when you know things are going bad, when you want to decide to do my right mid as captain. 2-0 Newcastle. When I saw that Barca were lose, and I was tempted to think of the same situation with Bayern Munich last week. I realised that Yamal's not playing either, but... The thing is, I changed to the right mid, and I was like, hang on, I'm actually getting a few results here. And then I was like, well, is it just because I've captained him, or is it just something else? I was like, it's probably something else. For like nowadays. Well, actually, I think Trust kind of summed it up quite well in the pod. It was like, for the last couple of seasons, there's been quite a lot of like engine content out there, you know. Particularly with the Yorkshire T-Boys, with their tactics corner, and speaking about sort of, you know, tactics in the engine each week. That is on, you know, it's on the forefront of people's mind more. And then you've got a lot of conversation about, you know, captaining goalkeepers and so and so. So now, I feel like everyone now just either captains goalkeeper or striker. It seems to be that is it's got another goal there, yeah, surely. I would like to see this goal, like he just shoots into the bottom left corner. Like, I don't get why the keeper sort of stands there a little bit, and then he knocks it round him in the 6-yard box. I would like to sort of see him take a touch, because in real life, you take one touch into the box and bang, you've slotted it. Also, Snake, if you're still here, I ended up watching the Kaiserslautern Hanover game on Sunday. My So Rare was buzzing once Leopold scored. Not so much after the rest of the game after that. Yeah, man. I think I watched like 75 minutes of your game against Kaiserslautern. I was like, what the fuck, man? Final fucking 15 minutes. Piece of heck. Yeah, and now because I watched the game, I now get like loads of German Hanover tweets on my feed. So I'm gonna have to change it to the following from For You. Congrats, by the way, Dan. Yeah, I saw that's a still image I saw. Yeah, my head is on Mars. Lost 2 games tonight. Don't worry, mate. My head's been on Mars for the last 5 days. So we're both on Mars together. Elon Musk, who are you? Hammers, good morning to you, sir. 100% win rate with Duvet. I cannot read that anything other than Duvet for some reason. It just reads Duvet. Should we go look at how Calver got on? Well, I get to see how Calver got on, but you guys aren't going to get to watch it. Well, you are, but I'm not even sure it's worth watching, really. Should we just... Well, I'm just going to show you the result. Because, quite frankly, I don't think it'll be an entertaining game. Because it's a fucking whitewash. In what match day does Calver get this team promoted? Albeit he's lost the 2 games of the Cups, which is a little bit meh. Has there ever been a club that's been confirmed like in the playoffs by halfway point in the season? I'm not saying this team will be, because only like 4 more games of the... Is it 11-man league this? It's 11-man league. There's only 3 more games left. What was the earliest someone's been... Ideally, you want Common Farms to drop a few points. There's actually not been horrendous progression on it. Got one of those games going on at the moment, 0 at half time. He's only 3 ahead. Yeah, because I guess he got the game in hand, right? Yeah, I hadn't seen that. But still, we should whitewash the league. Just wash the league. 0 at half time, 3.19 XG at first half. That's mental, by the way. I was going to say, you've had a couple pens or your strikers missed some sitters. Oh no, but Arjen de Bont. At least he's wearing. Don't tell me should have done Barca. Don't tell me Barca have equalised. Yeah, they have. See, I think they'll now go on and win that. What would have been the odds when they were playing at 1-0 down? That in Spark is diabolical. Diabolical. What's the progression look like? Probably like 1.5. But still, I mean, you put 50 quid on it, you get 75. So I really 1.25 pre. That's kind of yeah. That's the struggles by Stone team. No progression in this part. I don't think his progression's been it's not been great, but like for a team that's kind of lopsided, like BR4, he's had some nice progression. I got 1.35 over 1.5 and a win. What, for over 1.5 goals? Or for Barca, I'm assuming. Oh, here we go. Nathan's game coming up against Quinner. Nathan versus Quinner. So then we've got 846 Blades, your Sheffield Mustangs Academy. Then we've got another Blades, Dan, Blades, Risu, Blades. let me put some of my games in here. I remember, folks, if you do have games going on during the course of this stream, please do let me know and I'll bring them up on the stream. Did you ever have Quinny on the window? He's been on the podcast twice. Nylander's backup and his progression is better than when he was a starter. Go on the storm, shot the opposition. F Blades. Yeah, we had oh, Billy, what's good, my man? Good to see you in here, sir. He's not been on stream before, but he's been on the podcast twice. I can try and find the numbers for him. Kimmich is already on a 67 score on thingy. Wow. Hammers, let's have a look. 9-10. Yeah, by the level, I need them to win in both halves, but Kane's on a 5.8, so that's probably tells you enough you need to know. He apparently missed from the 6-yard box. 6 yards out. 0.48 XG. Classic. Who was I looking at? I wasn't looking at Spotify. I was looking at Spotify for Risu when we brought Quinny on. German song. No hard feelings, Snake. Quinny. Episode 64 and episode 84. We had him on under a year ago, and then November 2024. Ideally, need wins. Ideally, I need wins as well. Chris, please tell me you won. When do I play Quinny in the next game in the Bronze League, though? I might have to have a look at that. I'll have to have a look at that later. Go there, Nathan. Playing in the red. Who? You're playing against Quinn. I was about to say, who are you playing against? Quinn Dog. Good evening, Rob. I'll be back maybe next season. We'll welcome you back in the league, my man. Rory doing a bad job, yeah. 3-0 in the end. Yeah, big up Fabry. Scored after flip-flapping their right back and rounded the goalkeeper inside the 6-yard box. Did you do? Because Fabry has... Do you still play him left back? Because he does have a left mid as a position, right? I know I have a couple of left backs that have left mids at secondary. Yeah, he's at left back, yeah. We used to have quite a few left backs that were high passing. I used to just stick them on all my set pieces during the alpha seasons. They were great. Ooh. Right, so after this game, we're going to dual screen Blades as Mustangs Academy and then my Wentz and Worm team. Which, anything goes there, to be fair. Anything goes with them. I don't know what to expect. Come on, Watford, can you please beat Portsmouth? Leo Cienza for Southampton's a player. Are you watching the Sheffield game at the same time, Blades? Come on, lads, more flip-flaps. More flip-flaps, more elasticos. What do you reckon we can get a rainbow flick in the game? A Maradona? A roulette? Blades was asking, can I put it on green? Can you play West Brom every week? Yeah. Do you know what? I watched the game last night, of course. And it was really fun to watch. And I know it sounds really sarcastic and probably quite funny. But I was like, actually, I've not had this much enjoyment watching Norwich play. Yeah, Sheffield losing 1-0. For a long while. I think we hadn't won an away game midweek for like 4 years. And the last time we won a midweek game was Plymouth last season. At home, we beat them like 6-1 or 5-2 or 6-2, something like that. It's really funny because I put like a fiver on the game for Norwich to score at least 3 goals and have at least 6 corners pre-match. And I was fuming that we didn't get any. And I think we had 2 corners and West Brom had like 12 or 10. And I was like, oh my word. Really? Really? Barca 2-1. I feel like these things just happen when I don't bet on them. I like say I will, and then you don't. You know, you don't go through with it sort of thing. But obviously I'm streaming. If I wasn't, I might have done it. But come on, Nathan. This guy's doing nothing. Even though there's been 1 shot in the whole game on target. We've got to keep us entertained somehow. What shirt is on the wall? It's, oh my word, 1989 to 1992 Norwich home kit. I need to turn on something, sorry. Yeah, yeah. I think it's 1989, 1992 Norwich. It's like it spans over like a 3-year period. Yeah, 89-92, I was right. 89-92. It looks white. It's probably because... Hang on, I'll turn down the lighting that's on it. Viewer rewards. God, what an extra time. I mean, if I turn this... Let me just make sure these games get paused quickly. If I turn the lighting off, you can see it's yellow there. Oh, here we go. Oh. Julian Rosa. 1-0. I put it down a little bit on the brightness. 10%. There you go. Solid lard. Good evening, sir. Nathan, 43-1 doesn't feel as creative this year as the past few seasons. Or maybe it's just the tactics. I feel like a lot of my setups just aren't as creative as they were last year in general. Like, regardless of formation. Everyone's like, yeah, I'm having like 4 rule games. I'm like, I'm not. I'm definitely not. So on the left, we've got a Spice Weasel versus SUFC Blaze. On the right, we've got Big Squish rocking the Work the Space Alliance of the Space. And then my Wenson Worm team, which we never ever usually actually have on the stream because we've got other people's. But we've got an opportunity, so we're going to play them. We're going to play them. What are these wide formations? When you mean wide formations, Hammers, do you mean... It's going to sound a bit started. Do you mean just any formation that you apply the width slider aggressively with? Or a formation with mids? Okay, wingers, yeah. Is that a pen? Hang on, what is... Thanks as always, Jim Bottle. You seem to bring out fat dubs to the storm. I don't think I've played above like maximum 50% width for... Maybe I should change it this season, but I'm not for 3-4 seasons. The one thing that still gets me with the tactics, right, is that when you're playing the out of possession sliders, how... brilliant. How the... It's the compactness. You only get 7 options for compactness. Because you like drag it and it just... It defaults to somewhere else, you know. It defaults to the next actual option you can select. Whereas no, was it attacking? Right, I'll try to slack him off. 4-2-4 is shit this season. I've seen that I've been performing alright against 4-2-4. I think it's lost its way a little bit. But it's hard to know. Is like, has the formation lost its way? Is it just... Like it's this calling for the ball mechanic, isn't it? Which has been implemented for this season. Sid's SSK. Absolutely smashed my spare parts team and ice. Need to get on the 4-2-3-1 Blaze. Join us. Well, if Rory switches to 4-2-3-1, then Blades might, you see. Robert Lewandowski scored an own goal. That is very funny. I'm getting pumped in my game on the right here. I say pumped. I feel like this engine makes you test it a bit more. To be fair, I'm still what am I? What are we now? Match day 7. I'm still having to. I feel like I'm in match day 7. I'm trying out new things still, which I don't feel comfortable doing. I feel like I shouldn't be trying new things out. I won every game with Duval since match day 14 last season. I'm definitely losing. I think it was basically because the thing is, Blaze, like I'm gonna stand at the other side of this argument, right? Just just for the sake of discussion, where it's like, for you to lose, someone is winning, and no one's getting an advantage over the engine when you think about it. But so I was lost my train of thought completely because I was looking at my worm game. I think the thing people are frustrated with this season is that they feel like that when they make changes, they're not always not visible, but not if they're visible, but as in like you feel like you can change things in a controlled way. There we go. There's an equalizer, Kenny Dempster. Because I'm changing things quite drastically. I just don't see any change with my setups in terms of like the output. I keep telling myself like just it will happen, but I don't feel like I don't know if it will or not. I've had at least a tinker tactics trying to address issues it's having, but my only competitive teams are currently both second in the league, so we don't touch it. Exactly. If you're doing well with this engine, do not touch it. I like this engine just too many cards. Yeah, see, I actually went through my opening 7 games yesterday with the Wyverns and the opening 7 games. Oh my word, opening 7 games for last season, this season, and actually I had 2 less cards this season so far. Yeah, Hammers, I agree with that. Like, I go into games now, I don't know what's going to happen. But then, is that just because that's just what happens in general, right? When you don't win games. If you win games, you feel like you're on top of the engine and you have confidence. Like, is this what just being a manager feels like? Oh, 2-1, come on. Ron John, sitting here on match day 7, Ojimbo is streaming Blessings from Heaven. New engine boo birds seem to be out in full throat, but Meta Mercs are humming under Road and the Goat. Good engine or bad engine, whatever your song. Question is, how is Wensom start coming along? Absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. There's less people who have, say, like, figured out the engine this season. But is it a part where actually you don't figure out the engine this season? It's a bit more fluid and dynamic than that? I don't know. To be fair, Blades, if it's winning or losing, it's no fun, then we have an issue there. Oh my god, man. I'm personally more of a fan of last season's engine. But obviously, I will admit that because I won the Masters and I was doing well with it, and I felt like I could have confidence going to those games, that's why I prefer it. But then, is it just because I've just not found the settings? I've not found the right things, though. No, it's not just you, though, Blade. It's not just you, of course. But there'll be a lot of other people who will think the engine's good. Go on, Dempster. Oh, my word. Yeah, last season's engine increased the difference in goals. So yeah. Thing with the cards for me is centre backs need to be getting straight reds more often than before, and they're the only people I don't run aggressive on. I've not changed tactics since I joined. Just plug and play. I think defensive. We're gonna draw this, aren't we? I think defensive positioning, it can be in shambles sometimes. Like if you have trigger press or high line, or even if you don't, and there's 4 people running for the ball, those things just don't look great. I don't think any of us can argue with that. Blades, come on, let's see. I saw you got a decent result yesterday with the Anaheim Mustangs. I saw like Closer got a decent rating anyway. They don't know how the teams are going to play regardless how they set up. That's what I felt like as a Norwich fan forever. Manning didn't have a clue how he was set up. Increase the difference in goals. Yeah. There's a combination of instructions that fix all the issues, but nobody / few people have found it yet. Because my testing always is at the beginning of the season. Is does my current tactic work? And oh, what a goal by Liam O'Neill! And I wouldn't say it did, but I wouldn't say it wouldn't, but I wouldn't say it did. In hindsight, I don't actually know why I've flipped and flopped so much with my tactics. Bosh! Kev, thank you very much for the 11 months of Prime, sir. Unbelievable from you. We actually have. I think you're playing Blades later. Yeah, the Ramble team are playing Blades later. I don't know why I've changed my setup so much, if that makes sense. Because I won the first game, then drew the next game. There are some things I know I had to change. For example, my Ramon Severo. I do think visually as well sometimes it can be a bit off-putting where things happen. Where like the flip-flap or defensive positioning or I think one that I know SR Monkeys pointed out is like, you know, if a player goes for the ball, oh my word, is that a kickoff goal? If the player goes for the ball and like falls over, obviously that player the circle just stands still and stops. And if you're watching it, you're fuming because the player stood still, but you don't have the context and information that he's fallen over or something like that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Even though I think last season's engine was better, I would argue that it still needs to be fixed with the goals, with what was happening. If I lose today's game, I'll probably just go back to last season's settings and just run it for the rest of the season. Yeah, commentary could be updated, particularly in this view we're seeing right now. It would be quite good to have the commentary at the bottom here, or just somewhere. Realistically, you've got a little bit of a gap at the top of the screen there, below the scoreboard. Shift up the pitch, and at the bottom here, have the commentary there. I feel like lots of people are applying the previous engine's logic and expectations. Penref! Go on, Kev. Where are you, son?
Penref!
And expectations to the new engine, we just need to reset, forget, and figure out the new system. Yeah, and something I've always just sort of alluded to every now and then is that, do MFL view this as an evolution, a continuous evolution of the engine, or do they view it as here's engine 1 pushed aside engine 2? Is engine 2 built off the same foundations as engine 3? I assume it is, and we all probably, I think it is. But feels like you tinker with one thing and one thing then has an impact. And maybe the emphasis on the attacking side of the game has meant that the defensive side has sort of lacked a bit, but... No worry, Nathan, no worry. Oh, well, yeah, sorry, with regards to tactic, yeah, 100%. If it's not broken, don't fix it. But at the end of the day, we've all got the same engine. We all can do things to influence it. We can make changes. It's just up to us to same engine unless it's in the cup or second half of season, am I right? Yes, or if they, like last season when they brought back the first half of season engine for the Masters. Royal Livy in the YouTube chat. Got a bounce. GG, brother. Thank you for tuning in, Royal Livy. Katie Lee 1410. Hi, what are you streaming? MFL, Metaverse Football League is what we're streaming. Sorry, I've only gone back to OBS now to see both chats. So, next game's coming up. Dan's Oromir paused your game. Then we've got James versus Trading Places. Blades versus Goga. Me versus Doge Sports. James versus Make Think. Risu versus Big Will. Blades versus Kev. Blades versus Basil. I need the classic engine swap again. Yeah, I think the thing we were looking for, well, say looking forward to, I'm interested by, because I see one game will have like one yellow card, the other game will have like 9. I feel like it should be a bit more balanced than that, but obviously tactics and instructions can influence those outcomes. I really want to read the mid-season report and see if what we're seeing actually ties up with the data. Because obviously from a data side, it should all line up and just be relatively even in the banding, right? Because to an extent, they can do all the testing they want on their side. But are they going to... But when they do their testing... Yeah, Diamond Red cards are definitely up, yeah. I want to have a look back at other mid-season reports, because Diamond's usually is sometimes an outlier in goals and cards anyway, I think. But Diamond season on season being up 100%, that'll be interesting to read, to see it in there. And obviously, technically, you're tracking the data as well. So, here comes another red card, by the way. We'll be actually to, you know, if it says the amount of red cards per game, you could do all the stats as well, your side, James, but then we can see it in the report. Because when they're doing their engine testing, are they looking at... They're not looking at an 820, you know, lineup versus an 870. They might be doing 820, 820. We don't know how they're... What's their, you know... What are their lineups and tactics being used? I guess they're just, you know, equal teams, same overalls versus same overalls, with everything on balanced, I imagine, with all the stats being the same. I don't really know how they do it. How do they figure out what's a balanced engine? Right, Dan, I've just unpaused your game and realised that we should really be watching it. Blades. I mean, a draw's a draw. Red in the 87th minute. Where's it put you in the league, sir? Puts you... Is that second, yeah? Oh, this guy joined late. Is that Millwall? No, London. Oh, right. Dan. with your Oromir United in their inaugural season in Iron, playing in the Navy. Good luck to you, sir. Let's go. Can't believe it's nearly 9:05 already. Wow. Let's go have a look at my progression so far. And is it pants? Ooh. Who do Meta Mercenaries play today? Because we're not watching on stream yet. And considering their Diamond League form, I'm half tempted to see how to watch one of their games. They're away at MFC Napoli. Yeah, I might give that a watch. My progression started well this season, and it's gone downhill, and then it's... Well, I don't actually know. It could change today. To be fair, my progression is all tied on about 5 players. Just 5 players that I really, really care about. And if I don't see them with progression, I kind of get a bit upset. Because one I've got high hopes for, when he doesn't do anything, I just go like, oh, that's boring then, isn't it? Calm down. 3 shots so far. Just get one on target and you'll score, surely. Nope. Oh my word, Zoomers is here. Zoomy Zoomer. How are you, sir? We need your translation skills. Oh my god, Webb's going to score. Flip-flop. The red card being more frequent feels like a catch-up for the aggressive play slider. It always felt like we didn't see enough reds compared to the amount of fouls and yellows aggressive teams got in previous seasons. I mean, that's the thing. That's what I'm talking about, like with the testing bit. We're just going to see in the mid-season report. We're going to see cards more broadly across the divisions, aren't we? But I mean, I felt like I had more red cards on my left and right mids in my 3-5-2B, and I've always had it on the balance setting. But it was always my left and right mids. Which made me kind of think, is it because they're being a bit more defensive and they're playing against wingers who are dribbling more because the people are liking the dribbling meta, therefore they've got them on dribble more, and because my left and right mids have low defending, they get easily done by it. Another red card coming, by the way. Yeah, he's off. That's funny. Progression, what progression? Give ball to right. Yeah, get the ball to the right back, get in the box. Ronan wins. Not fancy my bottom. We can put 2 on, Kev. We'll put 2 on. We'll put yours and Ronan's on. Does shit all the game when that happens. Right, how did my worm team get on with progression? Absolutely nothing. Come on, then. Webb. Wow. Keepers don't usually save them. Right, I'm pausing your game here, Hammers. Fancy my chances tonight. Need to go on a run. What, like 5k or so? Or like one little 2k run? I mean, and the other thing as well, which obviously is what Dollar Club mentioned on the stream with Ramble yesterday lunchtime, which I think we often do forget, which even though we all know, you're playing against someone else as well. Like, I always play 3-5-2-B for most part, if someone wants to try and, counter me, then there's probably a 90% chance I'm playing a 3-5-2B, so they've got the best chance of doing that. So there is almost this, it's person versus person can be a very PvP hostile environment where the zero-sum game comes in. Not like, career mode or FIFA or Football Manager you're playing against AI. None of that stuff. They all looked into Reds yet. Type of players. I mean, to be fair, it's probably like it's probably positional, physical, aggro, and defending. I'd have more success with a 5k run. Yeah, the thing is though, I know what's going to happen with the mid-season report, right? With cards, it will look no different. You can just tell it will look no different. Because I look at it's extremely small sample size. I looked at the Wyverns, said about half an hour. I looked at the Wyverns. I looked at their opening 7 games of season 10 and season 11, and I had 1 less red card in season 11, and I had 3 less yellow cards in season 11. And I was like, but I felt like I had loads of yellow cards. It's just across the whole game. Not just me, but across all the games I'm playing in. But hey. Left mid, right mid, and 43 won't get a lot of cards because they end up picking up other teams' wingers instead of your fullbacks. Yeah, that's what I was kind of saying about the wingers against my 3-5-2B. I'd imagine, yeah, similar to the 5-3-5-2 as I read that sentence. They get isolated with their generally lower defending against wingers. And the ironic thing is actually, Chris, is that the left mid who gets red cards 2-3 times more than the right mid has like 75 defending and about 70 physical compared to the right mid who has, 45 defending and 50 odd physical, which is really weird. Sometimes get a game with 1 yellow card, and then sometimes one with 10. That's when it feels a bit weird. What's the difference between those two? Because if one team still has his aggressiveness and everything on balance, and the other one doesn't, is that enough to really sway it? Especially if it's your players? I don't know. This is long. You put it on 1.25 for you. We can do a bet on your game, Blades. Actually, could we do it on your one? We could probably do one on your plat. We could do one on your plat one, I think. Dan, do you want us to confirm this game, by the way? That may sound a bit harsh, I'm sorry, but do you want me to... I did see that Kane just put one in. Okay, no, you got one back, so we'll give it a bit more time. Yeah, wait 15 minutes or so, yeah. Okay, you got one back. Just because at this point, before this went in. If I haven't scored, then go. If it's still 3-1 and then 80th, I'll do it. There has to be a trade-off, hence automatic pulling back. Otherwise, it's just run aggressive and hit people because you won't get a red. Yeah, I mean, that's what Ron alludes to earlier. There has to be an opportunity cost and a hoodwink. Hello, sir. There has to be a playoff to running aggressive, and it's you get more cards. But if people are finding, okay, here we go. If people are finding that actually, when I'm not playing more aggressive, I'm still getting more cards, that's when it's a bit sus. Here we go, Dan. Maybe they didn't want to be. Why did Bayern do this? Why do they do? They can't score in the first half, and they'll just obliterate them like 5-0 in the second half. Oh my word!
Oh, it's an equaliser.
So I had to just play that for the sake of this. This is unbelievable. I'm going to have to put this on 1 speed now, out of pure respect. Harry Kane bagged it in. Come on then. Imagine just like this, the jammiest, the 90th minute pen to the home team. To be fair, like you've had 3 shots on target since going man down. And you scored all 3. Do you want to confirm it, Dan? Well, now just for the sake of karma for Snake, what happens? Just ends like 7-3. If you lose it now, it's because you put it back to 1 times. If Dan wants me to put it on 1.5 again, you know, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'd love full time, yeah. Now. What position gets sent off? Oh, you're right mid in a 3-4-3. You were playing 3-3-3, my man. Is that Carranza? Calavecca. Oh no! If you give the ball, it would. We couldn't get it, can we? Oh my word! I had my finger ready for the Gary Neville, Chelsea, Barcelona soundboard right then. That was a chance, wasn't it? Oh my word! Dan, you actually got a chance to snatch it at the end, son. What a game! And then he said in my room, we're knocking down walls. To be fair, like, the own goal, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 yellow cards. There's most yellow cards happening in the first, happening later into the game. This game had it all. Right, we've got James versus Trading Places, and then we've got Ostravonauts versus Norris Tractor Boys. And then we will watch the Wyverns play and probably lose after this. So, enjoy, folks. Enjoy. Breathe it in. But I, for one, am interested by the mid-season report. I think that's what I want to read. And also, can they please change? Can we introduce third kits into MFL? Can we have third kits? Because too often now I'm seeing clashing of colours. We had white versus white on Monday. We've now got blue versus navy blue. You know, can we get a third kit? And the third kit has to be a different colour to your home and away, if you know. It's like Norwich played in the pink kit yesterday. Justifications on why they've changed. Yeah, it's too similar. Thank you, Reese. I'm glad you agree. Justification on the changes they've made, just the engine in general, James, or cards? It'd be kind of interesting to see if it's a niche issue for the more invested vocal people, because we tend to have been playing with the same dead set on team individual instructions. Some people do, some people don't. I mean, I can imagine people like, I'm just going to throw some names out there. Kev, James, Bob, Big Mr. K, Bruce. I'd assume those guys, just from how vocal they are with. To be fair, I've just completely agreed with your point reading it again. The majority probably set and forget, with a little bit of tweaking. No, don't worry, Kev. I was basically saying that people like yourself change your tactics and stuff a lot. So maybe, and then it's basically exactly what Chris says. I did say in an episode, probably about 2-3 months ago, like, should that be how the engine is? If you change your whole setups, like, each match day. I'm not saying change your whole one. Should that be how the engine... Should you be able to figure it out to that extent? Is there too much variance this season? Not heard much of the V word. Is variance too variable this season? Right, let me get the predictions up for the Wyvern game before I Oh, multiple formations is definitely more fun. Yeah. For context, I'm more of a set and forget sort of person. But I've always been open to the fact that I'm not an engine mastermind. I play what I think is right. And that may or may not always be the good thing. IRL, how much a team's changing formations, tactics, match to match formation. Well, the IRL, this is where I feel like the IRL excuse. Oh, hang on. So Hammers has gone 1-0 down and Blade's gone 1-0 down. I'm guessing by you saying, oh no, it was a Gambler. I thought that Barca were gonna had scored again. If Tractor Boys win, we'll do a duck race. Well, it looks like we're not getting a duck race. Let's go, Blades. Hammers with the equaliser. Let's put the old equalising sound.
Oh, it's an equaliser.
Yeah, as long as you have, even if you don't get results you want, if you have fun playing and doing what you want, then that's kind of the only thing that should matter. Oh, okay, it's done that. I'm gonna put you guys on 1.25 quickly here. I'm gonna bring the lineups up. Don't worry, by the way, guys. Sorry, come back to Ron John's bit. IRL, how much are teams? I will show up in a second. I go to watch. Let these. Go on, hang on. I'll try if I can show you like this. Can I show you in a non-intrusive way? I thought these games would be done. Right. Oh, Blade's equalised. Right, well, that's on the replay. Put that there. Put it in the middle. That's him. And then that's me. Put it over Blade's game. There you go. That's me. Holy shit. 89 left wing. Oh, 75 goalkeeper. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, to come back to your point, Ron John, how often do teams change their formation, tactics, match to match? I would argue tactics may get changed a little bit each game, maybe even a fair amount, but formations, this is one where IRL excuse can't really be used because formations are stupidly fluid within IRL football matches, where you may have like an in possession formation, out of position formation. You know, things happen a lot more dynamically in those matches than they can in MFL. So you know, you still always do see in IRL that managers who do stick with one formation all the time do get penalised, but I'm going to have to pause the Wyvern game in like 10 seconds, and then I have to pause the bets as well. Games with goals take too long now. They don't take too long, but where can I get back to Twitch again? Oh, Blade is 3-2 up. Go on, son. Right, everyone's gambling on the Wyvern, so it's going to go one way. Daegu pumped 4-1. Sad. That is mega sad. How are Daegu doing? I can't quite remember from when you said it on the stream yesterday with Dollar and thingy. 3-2 Barca. Really? Wow. Hey, does anyone's sound go on mute whenever a goal is scored? What do you mean by, like, is it like when you're playing MFL? When you're watching the stream? These games have been going on for 11 minutes, by the way. Very, very bad. I thought I'd fix it through testing, but work in progress. To be fair, I said the same to myself. Oh, my word. I just know that Blade's last message is for the equaliser and not for that goal that's just gone in as well. I've never had... I sell a lot. I've never had the team... Unless you've muted the game, maybe. Like, there is a little microphone icon, a speaker icon in the top right, even if you're on phone or anything. It can't go on like this for you, Blades, can it?
It can.
It goes on mute. Are you on desktop or mobile? Oh my word, sorry. Flip Flaps with 1.5 is unreal. They look so weird. Re-enable every time. Goes on mute. I have my muted all the time anyway, so I don't really know. I can't help you there, I'm sorry. Right, let's watch the Wyverns get smashed, shall we? I don't even know what to say to that game, to be fair, Blades. I sympathise with you. It's probably as far as I'm going to go. Over under cards or flip flaps. Yeah. So is there like a goal music, Ed? There's like the goal sound and then it cuts out. We're going to say. That is a good point, Chris. Come back to your thing, Hoodwink. I sometimes feel that I've figured it out in the testing, and then it comes to a game, and I feel like I've definitely not figured it out. Like, I will now admit now, I made a setup today, which I thought worked quite well against a 4-2-4. So, let's see how this goes. That's really weird, Ed. That is very weird, sir. So you never know when the other team scores. Do you not just watch? Can you not just see the goal happening? Maybe it's... It could be your browser. Got a spot for... Yes, we do. Oh, that's going to start literally soon, isn't it? Although it will be slightly delayed, Zuta, because we've got 2 games. Oh, no, yours at half past. Yours at half past. My bad. I don't know why I've... Ignore that. I'll stick it side by side for this. At half time. Or if we score. I'll do it now. I'll do it now quickly. Zoomers on the right, playing in the grey. Go on, lad. Oh, 1-0 to the Wyverns. Come on, then. Come on, then.
Go!
Da, na, 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 na. Big Red. One. Wow, so you said 1. Wow, another Edinburgh underdog win. 6 wins and 1 draw after being predicted 9. Up the engine. Up the engine. Up the engine. Colin Zoomers. Well, the Doge Sports having the blank pitch does kind of throw me off. Oh, what is going on in that? Oh. You know when they say, like, if what is a saying where yada yada yada, just laugh. What is it? Where it's like, you know, I've just learnt to laugh about it now. I think visually the flip flap is amazing because I think it's hilarious. It's when 3 of them happen at the same time and it's like. We've got Ramble Blades. Yeah. That's at 10, quarter to 22? 22, yeah. We'll have to pause it, Blades and Kev, because we've got James and Risu at 25 too. No, it's not Live, Love, Laugh, Hoodwink. I can't believe you're baiting me. Come on. Oh. Like, I just want more goals. Obviously for me. I hope they add a roulette next season. I want to see my wingers being blades. Just Anthony's. I want to see a rainbow flick. Just the ball gets slightly bigger and then gets slightly smaller. And then all the players, like, someone wipes him out. Oh, my word. Yeah, that's all right, number 10. Just don't bother. Oh, here comes the first flip-flap. Where's the second one? He just shoots instead. We'll take that. Go on, Trinidad. How much pace has that number 9 got? 81 pace. Keeping up with my 90 pace. Decent. Drods, where's your risky pass? There it is. Oh my word. There's this conditional match plan to tell you Brazilian to start taking the piss. Want to see my guy doing stopovers. You heard it here first, guys. Stopovers. Don't know how. Up the stopovers. Do you reckon someone could do like the relationship between your dribbling stat and the... What the fuck have I just watched? Holy shit. Fuck me. This is where I say I'm lost for words. Because I look at the stats and I'm like, they're pretty fucking even. If anything, they're having more shots on target. My only conclusion now is genuinely that my three at the back is just not that good. Yeah, I know you made step overs, my man. Why is my cam so deep? Frauds. A lot of them. Frauds. I'm standing up now. I've had it with these players. I'm standing up. I'm shrinking. I'm getting smaller. I'm pausing your game here, by the way, James and Risu. To be fair, if I'm not going to say anything because I still think we can jinx it. Liverpool 2-0. Go on then. To be fair, Jimbo shrinking. I know that you knew that I knew that I knew, but I had to make sure they knew what you knew, which I also knew. God, the P series that. Nice. To be fair, I can gritty goose now, I guess, because I've got a bit more room. Come on, Wyverns. I don't even... Boo-hoo, we won. I don't know how I feel about this. Is that bad? Is that bad? I don't really know how to feel about that. Like, it's not convincing at all. In a game where I feel like it should have been slightly convincing, but who am I to speak about my own team, hey? Not me. Right, let's... I'm going to have a look at progression for them quickly. Check the formation. Kev, what do you usually play? See, look, we're only 2 points off top. Let's see how's the progressions going. Brilliant. Fuck all. Oh no! What happened? What the fuck? Oh my word, man. Yeah, cheers, Chrome. You piece of poo. These are the lineups for the Blades Kev game. 3-5-2 B versus 4-2-4. Right, but before that, we've got to watch Hammers and Risu's game. And make sure I pause it at the right time. Right, Hammers is in the team shooting from left to right in the light blue on the left hand match, and then we've got Risu's in the black on the right hand side match. Gloucester is pissing me off. Yeah, sorry about I couldn't do the bell. Genuinely, it's just because we've got so many games in this like final 20 minutes that, I mean, unless we do like, because the game's already kicked off. Go on, you can do one. You can do one between yourselves. Yeah, there you go. I finally found the guy that owns the only other Gloucester club, and he's Azerbaijani. I hope he understands English. Give me club. I was always going to give one anyway. Does anyone know what language Azerbaijani speaks? Google it. But I haven't got a clue, sorry, Dan. Oh, Hammers just 1-0 up. Yeah, Dan, do what you do best and Google it. Safe to say it's not Irish. It's not English, I don't think either. Yeah, let's just do it for him, shall we? Hey Siri, what language do they speak in Azerbaijan? Is it Azerbaijani? To be fair, it says. Oh fucking hell! Shut up, Siri. When I ask Siri, it says Russian, Armenian, Kumanji, Avar, Tat, Legjan, Talish, Udi, Shakur, and Kinalug. I'd advise against trying Armenian. Yeah, that's true actually. I know it's from my. To be fair, this is an Apple product we're talking about. Right, I paused your game 5 minutes in YouTube, boys. Yeah, it literally says, yeah, Google it, says Azerbaijani. His clubs are in English. That's promising. To be fair, he might just, you know, he might just really like Azerbaijan. There's only 2 minted, and Zuta owns one of them, so it's a 1v1. I'm putting a common ball pack up anyway after the game, so we're good. I'm gonna put you 2 on 1.25 because I've got a sneaky suspicion we're gonna have to try and rattle through 2 more games before the diamond games are on. At least it's double game day tomorrow, though, hey? Progression. By Mr. Penn and a man down as well. Kane hit the woodwork. What a fraud. Kane smacking. Oh, okay, Nathan's just popped it, yeah. You have 10 or 2? I thought you said, I read that as 10. Oh my god, Harold Mertz with an equaliser. Look at the goal in the right-hand game, folks. We're not going to see the replay. Brilliant. Do you know what? For the sake of it, I'm going to show it again because I think it was a banger. The goal in the right-hand game. Just watch this. It's a banger. It's not as banger as I thought it was. Guess you can call me Slow Sport as Jimbo beat me to the news. Slow Sport News. I packed an uncommon centre back at the start of the season who's on +3 progression. Nice. Can Watford please beat Portsmouth? That'd be really handy. I need to get my notepad ready. Need a goal game. Are we good? We are good. We have a goal game that's currently like just sat and waiting. Which we've got Kev versus Blade. So this could be the game that just like sees Blades off. Blades could be selling for 6.5 by the end of the stream, not 7. Oh, Mikio Furukawa with the equaliser against James. Number 4 sleeping, not watching the man behind his back. You've got to be scanning. Scan. Got to be scanning everywhere you go. I can't wait for a haircut this weekend. When I'm not sniffy and bunged up. I need to buy some more Norwich clubs, but Blade is selling for 75% off its asking price currently. Oh, red card. But for who, Chris Kamara? I actually didn't see. But who is it? Toussaint. It's a French player name anyway, so that shouldn't be happening in the game. Oh my word, that Zuta, your centre-back, has just cleared off the line. That's unbelievable. Best be getting a good price on those Irish gloves. Mr. Blades, pal. Mr. Blades, pal. Right. Come on then, Risu. In these final minutes. Yeah, this lad. Or you're going to concede in the last minute. Please, don't do it. Yeah, unlucky Salah. Unlucky Mo Salah. Mo Salah. Running down the wing. I asked ChatGPT to what a save to produce badges for all 32 counties. Jimbo, horrific idea. What? As in you just want them to have a what? I guess did it make the outline of the counties the outline of the badge? Is that what it did? Reese, it was a point, and after how it went after the red card, you're probably grateful for that point. Right. Actually, quickly, before we play this, we've got Blades' Sheffield Mustangs. This is happening at 10:02, so we've got like 5 minutes as yet. But I'm gonna do a. You guys can do a quick gamble on this one. And then when it kicks off, I'll start it. So I'll show you guys the lineups quickly, and then we'll play the gold game. And then when this one kicks off, I'll bring it into the screen. In case I get more, so I can have them all match. Post some in the Wendo Discord, Chris. Unless that's literally what we've just done now, as I've heard the ping. Yeah, you've just sent them to me. Yeah. Oh, is it? Yeah, I know these ones. Oh, so when you say counties, I thought you meant like geographically. No, I'd have seen some of these, right? You've started to change them. Unless you've changed them again recently. Oh, future ones. I hate the future ones. Oh, they're pretty sick. I'll rate them. Sack the host. Need to see form. There you go. So I had to scroll up to see your message, mate. You just didn't put it all in the one sentence. You put it in short form media like all the bloody Gen Zs do. Right, you guys have seen enough of that. I'm now going to play the Ramble versus Blades game. I'll give it 1.25 as well. Right, so we've got Blades versus Ramble MFC managed by Kev. Which this is a... Oh, sorry, it's not even gold, it's silver. Yeah, happy draw. I think you'll take that. As a reminder, folks, if you are tuning in on Twitch and you're not following the channel, please, 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 if I get you to hit that follow button, it would be amazing. We are 30 followers away from 1,000. And if you're watching on the YouTube side, hello YouTubers, hit that subscribe button and like the stream. All those three things I've said are free to do and take you less than 2 seconds. So literally, you've got no excuse. And I guess as well, for those of Amazon Prime, you get 1 free sub a month. If you want to support the channel, why not use it on the Wendo cast? Good day at the new place now. GB Australia. Yes, I am, sir. Yes, I am. Officially moved in, my word, 2 weekends ago now. 2 weekends ago. Is that game kicked off yet? I'll pause it. 2 weekends ago. So I've still got a few things to do in here, like put some shelves, but that's going to take a bit of while as yet. Like probably like next week or so. It's not a massive priority right now, and I need that glare does kind of annoy me a bit. But you guys can see that I'm watching the match though on the other screen. Right, let's end the submissions because that game would have kicked off now. Oh, hang on, I'm going to split it, aren't I? I'm going to split view it. That's what I was going to do. You numpty Jimbo. Let's 1 times this now. That should look better now, shouldn't it? Here we go. I'll just 1-2-5 your game up until it's live, and then it will go back to 1 again. So on the right then, we've got Blades versus Basel MFC. Which for those who are OGs was a diamond club for all, well, it was originally a diamond club. Nice looking room. Thank you. What's the shirt behind you? 1989-1992 Norwich home kit. Original. Men's large. All that. Oh, 1-0 to the Ramble. Timothy Barton. Come on. And next to it is what was a piece of the wording or lettering above the ground, which had been on the two flip flaps. I didn't see the flip flaps. A piece of lettering above the ground, or that was on the outside of the football stadium for about 40 years until they rebranded it a bit 2-3 years ago, and they auctioned it off. And I was lucky to get one piece for a couple of Christmases ago. Then I wanted to have a shirt to get framed next to it. So, yo, Jim, what's the shirt behind you? Go fuck yourself, Snake. Snake, have Hanover always played as red as their main kit? Because I've always viewed Hanover as being in green. And it's only when I see them playing the away kit, it's green. Oh, interesting. It may sound a bit of a dumb question. Why is your club badge in green then, bro, but your main kit's red? Historical. I probably assumed it was a historical thing. I do like your green. There are multiple clubs in Hanover. And then you absorb them. Like the Absorber from Doctor Who. How has Jamie missed that? Oh, Penref! Is he going to do it? Helped. Helped. 3, 2, 1. 2-0. One got black, one got green, and then we got red. But he still picked a green logo. I'm just asking pedantic questions. Why not have a red logo then? Have a red logo. Well, logo was there before. Yeah, rebranding's a thing. Just pay the rebranding fee. Pay the rebranding fee. Don't be so tight. Ramble wins 2-0. Up the Ramble. If Blades loses a game on the right, I think 3k and it'll sell out, I think. It should only be on 1 now, surely, no? Is it not caught up with itself yet? Away in third kit is always in club colours. Is that a Hanover thing? Or is that just a... Yeah. Well, it has to be a Hanover thing, I feel. GG Blades, up the Blades. I do like the black and green kit. I think it does look nice. Oh! Bojan! Blades are staying with us, ladies and gents. Blades are staying with us. Go on, Blades. That's probably my favourite in recent years. Yeah, your one this year is nice. I've just typed in Blades into Google, man. Hanover away kit. I love the... Oh, 2-0! It's the white sort of like trim that divides the green and the black is really nice, I think. Plus black and green is like a proper neat colour wave as well. But like yellow and green, I'm alright. I mean, like the couple kits I've got here, like the dark green with like a black is a nice set. Oh, Roostad flip flaps the keeper, not the keeper, the centre back. Stripe in the middle, yeah. You get like a dark green with a gold, dark green with a black, dark green with a gold, black as well. Like both the triple colour. That's nice. Like Norwich have one here. I'll bring it out in a sec once this highlight's done. Kind of got a bit yellow on it as well. It's like a dark green, 2 shades of green. You've then got black, and then you've got gold, like a goldish colour as well. The Lotus card sponsor, I think, is really neat as well, but like even Portland Timbers here, like this dark green and gold, I think is really nice. Oh, I think my audio's bugging itself. Mulligan. My eyes see right winning, fuck me. My favourite kit is obviously the home kit of our Europa League season. I don't actually think I've seen that kit. Blades! Blade with the win! Congrats to the Sheffield Mustangs. All fucking do. Right, so we're going to double up this evening. We're going to have MFC Napoli versus Mercenaries because we've not watched the Mercenaries this season. I think we need to, right? And then we're going to have La Furia Espanola, the first time we've shown Kev's Diamond Team, aka Bob, aka a few others, against BFC Manchester. So, I think, yeah, Gamba. Yeah, Gamba, quick Gamba. Over, under. Hang on. We're going to do over, under on both games combined. Over, under. We should do 3.5, so let's do 7.5. And because it's Ronan as well. Over, under, 7.5 goals. Hang on. Ronan's playing MFC Napoli. 5 at the back, mind. A French flag with a team called Napoli. What an Napoleon Bonaparte. And the best thing is Bill is from America as well. This is a new striker? Oh my word. When did he progress today? Fucking hell, bro. Okay, why is one counting down from like 18 and one counting down from 50? What is this? What's going on, bro? What's going on, please? Okay, now they're coming at the same time. The champions. Right, what was this kit I wanted to have a look at? Hanover. You say Hanover Europa League? Yeah, Hanover Europa League home kit. What season was it? 11-12. I thought it was 11-12. It just came up with 11-12 as auto-suggested. I mean, to be fair, it's like a European. It's a European one, right? So you're not gonna not like it. Ending submissions for you guys now, folks. I mean, I as someone who's neutral here, I think it looks pretty basic. But then, obviously, because of how you played it, it's like we've got a navy and gold one from when our third kit in the Champions League in 92-93, which we used once when we played away at Vitesse. And I think I'm going to get that kit this year, but it's like 250 quid though. But it's a sick looking kit. To be fair, the kit actually looks better. The kit looks better in person photos rather than when people just put like a white background behind it. That makes sense? I see one here with a collar, and then one without the collar. Is that the same kit? But yeah, it's a memory. Exactly, it's a memory associated with it. So all the egg and watercress one that we've got here. We've got one like this, but it's got UEFA above here for when we played in the Champions League, and it was like it'll just be remembered as the kit that we beat Bayern Munich in. And we were the first ever English team to beat Bayern Munich at their own stadium until Chelsea did it in the Champions League final back in like 2012 or whenever it was. We were the only ever English team to beat Bayern in their own backyard back then, which is kind of a mental stat, really. Norwich in Champions League when? 93-94. We actually bottled the Premier League. We came third in the Premier League, 92-93, with minus goal difference. I got one with my team, absolutely favourite player from my back then. Sadly, it's only a kid's size. Yeah, you get those kits when you were younger, and then you look back and like, it's too small now. Like, I've got a really nice Barca kit that I've kept from like, what season is it? It's the 2007-2008 kit. Such a nice kit. It's the 50th anniversary of Camp Nou one, and it's literally, I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, a boy's large. If I ever have kids, I'll definitely. Oh yeah, you get them an adult one. Like, I'll be getting them like kits. Oh my god, boys! Whoever put under here is absolutely having a ball and day out. Are you on drugs? You set the line too high. To be fair, 3.5 is all we do, so I just sort of double it. Double it out a bit. If I 32 year ago, Jimbo, what you had since? 2 championships? 2 championships, a playoff final win. Only decent teams can win playoff finals, you see, Blade, in the last 15 years. I would have gone under 6. Well, you say it's too high, but the majority have gone over. So that suggests to me that it was actually the right line. There was not one clear favourite. It was a 50-50 split. Near enough. 60-40. Oh my god, and Ruben's Guerrera. Ruben puts Napoli 1-0 up at home to Meta Mercenaries. Just needs 6 more, am I right? 7 more, in fact. Under 6, you mean under 6.5 or over 5.5? What are we talking? Diamond Games averaging like 3 a game before today. Facts don't care about feelings, mate. Oh, 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 90 plus 1, 90 plus 3, 90 plus 5. Come on, England, score some fucking goals. Oh my word, Kovac's off the post. Kev's, oh my, what a save. What a save by Becker. What a save that is with the cutback. No cutbacks for you. Not in this game. Whenever I see Rodon's cars, I just have to think of Ivory Coast. Oh, Yun Hu Hua. In the 82nd minute, opens a scoring for BFC Manchester. Oh my god, Kovacs with the flip flap. Kev says I should be winning. He's losing. Kirkpatrick. Never. Oh, here comes a red card and Diamond. Bang. Bath. See you later, mate. Early one for you. Right. (2-0) for Rennes. BFC Manchester surely taking over all 3 points now. Little away trip to Barcelona. from Manchester. Surely taking all 3 points here. Yeah, Spain without the S, mate. Get one back, though. Sweaty goal FC. Bryce Renault. Early bath for him, I guess. I did say that joke, Nathan. You know, just, you know, take it from me again, Robert. It's alright, I won't throw my office chair in anger. Don't look back in anger. Right, BFC Manchester win. 2-1. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, team against Ronan. Oh, it was. Yeah, it was against. Oh, sorry, I thought it was in the right-hand game for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, another red card against Ronan, yeah. Against the team he's playing. For the team he's playing against. Worded that so horrendously there. It was Hussein. It was Ben that got fouled. But something about his Napoli keeper. He don't want to give up those 3 points so easily. I have a treat for you, Jimbo. Can I click on that link on this screen, or would you like me to hide it and replay or something? Last goal watch on stream, will do, sir. Oh my god. All those flip-flaps. Just cannot deal with so many flip-flaps. It's a draw. And there was how many goals? 3, 2, 5. The unders win. Snake says... Well, who's the lad who got sent off? It was the fullback with 96 defence, 85 physical against... It was Ben he'd committed on. Ship it, 16k profit. How many packs are I owe Jimbo? Honestly, brother, I forgot how many we need to do. We need to watch Snake's goal, apparently. The final goal. Let's watch it in the 0.75. Ah. So Snake. Okay. Let's have a look what happens here then. Corner comes in. It's going to come in. Corner. Gustafsson. Surely. Keeper. Surely. If the keeper's gone down injured, the ref surely has to stop play here. Or unless... Keeper trying to fight for his towel. Or unless... Actually, he's off the pitch. Maybe he's off the pitch. So... Maybe he's off the pitch. So they've actually just thought, well, actually, he's going to get treatment. Yeah, maybe there are some Moroccan ball boys who are fighting for the towel. By the way, how outrageous were those clips? And why is nothing happening to Morocco for it? Like, had your head in shame. Right, we have got a duck race to run. It's disgusting. I don't get how... Yeah, Happy Senegal won as well. But it's interesting. It's a weird dynamic, that whole pen situation, weren't it? Morocco coach said Senegal brought shame on Africa after AFCON. And yeah, AFCON. I will admit, taking your players off for a decision isn't good. Like, I don't think he should have done that. Like... I think the goal Senegal had disallowed should never have been disallowed. Hakimi just gets a touch onto him. He's not even looking at the ball. He's looking at the man, and the man's looking at the ball trying to contest for it. And he touches him, and Hakimi goes down like a fucking sack of shit. You know? But, hey-ho. I'm glad that Senegal won as well. You know what time it is, folks? Duck race. Blades in there straight away. I need to figure out... So, Blades... I'll give away a common reward pack. Hope my duck has a fez now. If a Moroccan looking duck wins, then we're just gonna, I don't know, just like remove them or something like that. I'll give away the 2 I should have on the ramble. Okay then, Kev, pick position. Pick 2 positions, Kev. $69, brilliant. 69, or was that 6 and 9? Right. Hang on, let me just... Right, Kev. SR Monkey. 6 and 9, okay. Common reward pack, 6. Common reward pack, 9. I'll do winner. 96. Dan saying, come back to whoever finishes ahead of me. Is that just like the one place above you? Are you hoping to finish first? If I'm first, I'll give it to second. Do you want to skip for second then, Dan? Yeah, one place above me. Okay, cool. Dan, LFC. One place. Now it's no fun. Hang on, what? 22nd for blades. Okay. David, whereabouts we put in yours, sir? $22nd, brilliant. There's actually no 22nd. Fuck me. Someone, can I enter myself into it just to make sure it's 22nd in reference to give it to second? Oh, okay. Back keys come in 21. Whoever is just ahead of me. Okay. I think that people who say whoever's ahead of me, they're smart because they realise they cannot win their own. Well, technically they can win. I hope everyone is aware of the rules that if you land in a winning place, you have to double your rewards. That's always been a rule. But we'll sort out when it comes to it. Right, so we've got whoever comes enter. I'll type my name in. I'll just type my name in the thingy. So we've got. I'll give one for the common reward pack for the winner. Whoever finishes 6th, whoever finishes 9th, whoever finishes 22nd, whoever finishes one place above Dan LFC, and whoever finishes one place above SR Monkey. Right, so let's copy these entries into the duck race, just so I can get involved as well. Alex, is that you a new edition? You are a new edition. $25, yeah, plus me 25. We'll do 2 minutes. Other races have gotten progressively more convoluted since they've begun. Yeah. Right. Can someone give me a number for how many fingers they have on each of their hands, please? 2. Brilliant. Got him. 96 fingers. Unlucky, bruv. Right. Can someone give me an actual number to shuffle by, please? Oh, no. I'll do 6 plus 9 for you, David. There we go. I'll do 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, we're not doing that. Right. Only marks get set, and we're underway, folks. We're underway. I think maybe we just like cover the whole list. We'll just cover the whole duck race. All of you guys just can't see a thing for the whole duck race. No, that'd be silly. Right. 1st, 6th, 9th, 22nd, and then one place above SR Monkey, and then one place above Dan LFC. And to be fair, I feel like this could get a bit messy, where we've got packs being given away by people who are winning positions and then everything has to go. Thank you, Fathead Jimbo. I was one step ahead, brother. One step ahead. I feel like someone's gonna win in a spot where they need to give away a pack. Something about it. Maybe we need to have like a sabotage spot where if you land on like 10th, you have to give away a pack, or like, you know, like a reverse duck race, reverse win. The strawberry hat looks a bit like a Moroccan flag. I would say that Great Failures duck looks more like a Moroccan flag. It's just full red. Big Mr. K with his, you know, rocking his furry outfit. Slippery Fish and Reese with vanilla skins. Quite a few vanillas. Hope Jimbo wins for the allegations. Well, I have to give away 2 packs, basically. Why do I keep getting the duck? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Remember, 1st, 6th, 9th, 22nd, and then 1 place above SR Monkey. Oh, my word, it's not going to be Snake. Snake says, I'm last. Celebration. Karma. Get done, mate. Oh, my God. Who's coming up? Adam Mar. It's going to be Adam. Unlucky Snake. You put up right at the end, sir. Oh. I think I might have finished 6th. Which, if so, I might just drop it down to someone else. Right. Don't tell me I'm 2nd again. Right, so, Adam. Oh, I was 7th. Right. Adam R, your thing's like Adam5, isn't it? Your username. Who came 6th? GB Australia. Congrats, you've won a pack from Kev. This is all going rather smoothly so far. Who came 9th? Rob. Who came? Where did Big Mr. K and not Big Mr. K, SR Monkey and Dan LFC finish? SR Monkey, man_like. 1 place above him. Man_like. Man like. What is your MFL username? Can you let me know, please? So we can get your pack too, please. Going to find a way to keep things spicy, mate. Man like. Man like. Come on, man like. Tell us who you are, bruv. Right, we'll just have to wait for a bit. Who came above Dan LFC? Or who came 22nd? Backig 17. Backig 17. You have won a Common Brawl pack from Dan LFC. It's just Daryl. Man like Daryl. Man like Daryl. I'll donate 1 to the position I am. Okay. Congrats, Zoota. You've won yourself a report pack. Who came? I'm 22nd, says Blades. I think you're actually 16th, brother. I'll send you his thingy. It's GB Australia. He's in the Wendirt Discord, I'm pretty sure. It's Backig 17 as well. We type in Backig Dan on it, it comes up. Who came 22nd? Nathan. Congrats to you, Nathan. Big Mr. K's giving back 17th, is he? Well, I'll let Mr. K decide on giving that to you then, Slippery Fish. Nathan. Don't forget to double it, Zoot. That's 2 packs for yourself. Yeah. So, I'm giving a pack to Adam, GB Australia, and Rob Rain. Or Rob Rain. You're getting a... It's like a fat one. You're getting a pack each from Kev. Daryl, man like Daryl. You're getting a pack from SR Monkey. All common reward packs, by the way. Backig 17. Congrats, getting one from Dan LFC. And then Blade, you are giving Nathan Marr a pack. Handoozy on the YouTube side, a little bit late, sir. Eagles of the Eagles have landed. Right. A big thank you to all of you who've tuned in today. Hopefully we didn't get decent results. You got progression, and guess what? I got piss all progression, and I only won 1 of my games today. So there's always someone who's doing worse out there in Season 11 than all of you. Unless you are rock bottom, then unfortunately it sucks to be you. But big thanks to Kev for the Prime. So that's 11 months from you. Thank you very much, sir. Cheers, Big Mr. K. Remember, coming up now, next 2 days are double or back-to-back double days. Back-to-back double game days. So remember to... that was the end of my Coke. I'm just going to refund you. Because I've had 2 Pepsis. I'm not getting a third one. Because otherwise, I ain't getting a fucking sleep. Nathan wants a wheel spin. Lol, not with my silver cab. Right, okay. Bit interesting. Nathan, are you happy with me just holding it, sir? You've not really got a choice, to be fair, mate. No, I'll give you a choice. Yes, alright. Good luck, sir. Can I get it flat? Like that? There we go. I'll hold it at the bottom. Like that. There you go. Cool, bit long, isn't it? I'm going to give you that. I think you've been very lucky that me holding it in a poor way has actually brought it back into the common pack. So I'll give you that. Don't say I'm not generous, and then when it doesn't go over, don't all say rigged. Right. One from Jimbo 2. Thought it would never stop spinning. I didn't think either. Right. As always, we're going to play the not Champions League music. We are going to play the MFL Titans Cup walkout music. When it ends, so will the stream. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And we'll catch you in the next one. Here we go. I like listening. I'm just going to refund those for you, fella. No problem, Max. This is actually Yax and Lucas singing together. Good night, folks.